How's it, kids? So today we're going to do a demonstration for you guys on this week's lesson. So this week's lesson is about boasting in the strength of God. Not yourself, but in the strength of God. And Dorothy, Bianca and myself, JJ, we are going to do a demonstration to show you what it means to boast and rely in the strength of God and not to rely on your own strength. Okay, so Bianca, so Mom and I are going to hold these sticks, and what I want you to do is to use your strength to pull them together. Now you represent everyone out there trying to do everything on your own, and Mom and I, we're the challenges that you face in life and the things that you want to try and achieve and your plans on your own. So that's what myself and Dorothy is. Okay, so Bianca, with all your strength, pull these sticks together. Come, pull, 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 pull. Okay, it's hard, eh?
Yeah.
And could you get them together?
No.
See, so if you try it on your own with your own strength, it's difficult, it's hard, and most of the time you don't get it right. So can you hold it, please, Bianca? So I am now going to bring in, sorry, I was bending down there. I'm going to bring in this rope which represents God's strength. Okay? Now if we apply God's strength to what we do and we rely on it, we're going to see what it does. Alright, now, Bianca, what I want you to do in relying in God's strength with you, can you now try and pull this together? How much easier was that?
It was so much easier.
You guys see that when we rely in God's strength, everything becomes so much easier. It's easier for us to overcome it.
Memory verse time. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I'll lift you up with my victorious right hand. Okay guys, we're going to do this one more time, but you guys are going to do the actions with me, okay? Isaiah 41 verse 10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will lift you up with my victorious right hand.
Let's have a look at someone in the Bible who was given God's strength. You can read all about him in the book of Judges in the Bible. At this time, the judges ruled the people of Israel before they were kings. The Israelites did a lot of bad and evil things, and so God let the enemies, the Philistines, control the people for 40 years.
That's a long time.
One day, an angel of the Lord appeared to an Israelite woman from the tribe of the Danites. She was unable to have any children, but the angel told her that she will have a boy who will begin to save the Israelites from the Philistines. She ran and told her husband, and the angel appeared to both of them again. The angel gave the husband and wife very clear instructions about how to raise their baby boy. And one of these rules is that the boy should never ever cut his hair.
Like, never ever. Not even for school.
That's right, never ever.
Wow.
The angel also told them that this boy will save God's people.
Wow. That's so cool. What happened then?
Well, the baby was born and she named him Samson. The boy grew up and the Lord blessed him with super strength.
Like Superman.
Well, kind of like that. God gave Samson this supernatural strength that would help him defeat his enemies and allow him to do things that no one else could do by themselves. He became the ruler of Israel for 20 years. Here are a few things that his strength helped him to do, and this strength was from God. He was so strong that he tore a lion to pieces with his bare hands.
Wow.
He killed 1,000 Philistines who even had spears and shields with only a donkey's jawbone.
What? But that sounds impossible.
That's right. But remember, we serve a God of the impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Samson knew that the strength that he had was from God, and if he disobeyed God and if he cut his hair, he would lose that strength.
Wait, you mean if he didn't listen to God, then he wouldn't be like Superman anymore?
Yes, exactly. Towards the end of the time that he ruled Israel, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah.
Ew. Did he kiss her?
I don't know, maybe. I think you should ask your mom. But let's carry on with the story. Samson's enemies paid Delilah to tell them where his strength came from. Many times Delilah asked and Samson told her the wrong thing until one day he finally gave in and told her the truth. What did she do? She betrayed him.
Dum, dum, dum.
She cut his hair while he was sleeping and turned him over to his enemies, the Philistines.
Oh no, this is terrible.
It really is. Because his hair was cut, he lost all of his God-given strength and he could not fight anymore. He became a prisoner of the Philistines. They brought him to the temple where they were having a big party just to make fun of him.
This is really bad.
It really is. As Samson stood chained between two pillars, he must have felt so disappointed for having to let God down. But thankfully, God is so forgiving.
Yay.
Samson prayed to God and asked him for his strength just one more time to deliver the people. And God did just that. Samson pushed on the giant stone pillars and they broke and the whole place crashed down and he defeated the enemies. He killed more Philistines that day than throughout his whole life.
That's amazing.
So, do you think that he would be able to defeat the enemy without God's strength?
No ways. It was God's strength.
That's right. So, can you remember in the beginning of the story why God gave him strength?
It was to help the Israelites defeat their enemy.
That's right. So, God doesn't give us strength for us to show how strong and powerful we are. God gives us strength so that His plans can be done. So, when we're going through tough times and when we're going through difficult times or when things are hard, do you think we should be doing it on our own?
No ways. We need to rely on God's strength and boast in His strength.
That's right.
It's so shiny.
How incredible is it that we never have to go through anything alone? God is always with us and He gives us strength. So now, what I'm going to do is show you a little something that can make you a whole lot stronger. What I have with me is called a dumbbell. So now, don't forget, today is not about our own strength, but it's about the strength that the Lord gives us. So in order for us to be reminded of that, what we're going to do is build our own dumbbell that we can put in our testimony ark. Alright, remember, you can use anything you want and be as creative as you want. But what I have with me here is a small example that will help you build your own dumbbell to put, of course, in your testimony ark. So what we have here is 2 cups, we have 2 sticks, and some sticky tape that you can stick along. If you don't have these 3 items, what you can use is a toilet roll or anything that can remind you of a dumbbell that you can put into your testimony ark. And of course, remember that only God gives us strength.
Hey guys, it's been incredible. We've been learning a lot about Samson and his strength, but now we're going to be learning about our brains. It's time for...
Joke of the week!
Yeah. Andy.
Yeah.
It's your turn. It's your segment.
What's a segment?
Cut.
Commercial break!
We are currently experiencing some technical difficulties. Please wait.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. The joke of the week this week is from Bailey. She's 11, and it says, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
I don't actually know. How many?
Tentacles!
Amazing. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for that one, Bailey. Continue to send your emails through with your age and your name and your joke to this email below. Thanks, guys. See you guys next week.
Bye!